Hola amigos de Tópica Radio, estamos hoy en un episodio especial. Tenemos aquí a Marlon Magnée.
Hola a todos.
I hope I pronounced it correctly.
Perfect.
Perfecto. Okay, Marlon, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. You were telling me that you were in kind of a busy schedule in your Mexico visit.
Si. I was here for the Namako. I did some performance last week, and right now I'm doing some promo session for the release of my new record and first solo album.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you real quick before we start. Doing these interviews, obviously you sometimes speak with people that you really don't connect with the work, but it's my job to talk to them. In your case, I gotta tell you, I really, really liked the 3 songs that you've released for Dark Star.
Good.
It's really like music that's up my alley,
Thank you.
I liked it a lot, and I wanted to speak about your upcoming record.
Yeah, did you listen to it? Did you edit it? Good.
The 3 songs.
Not the other one?
I'm sorry?
They didn't send you the other song?
No. I just heard what is out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's real good.
Thank you, gracias.
I liked it a lot. I first want to ask you, obviously you come from a band that you've been in a long time, La Femme.
Yeah.
But I want to ask not about the band, about yourself. Like, what would you consider to be your biggest influences musically?
I think maybe Velvet Underground. Yeah. Like the song Femme Fatale, Sunday Morning, I Be Your Mirror. Really inspire me.
From the first record, right?
Yeah.
I also love that record.
Yeah.
Sunday Morning, and what else? Venus and First.
This one is a bit annoying for me, but I like it. But I prefer like Sunday Morning, Heroine, I'll Be Your Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard the other records?
Yeah.
And what do you think of them?
But at the beginning they are less good, and then more you listen to them, more you like them. But the first one is still the best.
Yeah. The fourth one, I think, is the one that is like more pop oriented. The one that no longer has John Cale, or the third one. I think
yeah. It's like
Candy Says
Velvet Underground with like the subway and the smoke on the subway.
I think so.
Yeah, with Doug Yule and stuff.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. No, but this one is good actually. Even like the song like Stephanie Says, all those stuff. Pale Blue Eyes also is really amazing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's nice. I mean, I can hear it in your music, but not that in your face. So that's
because now also I sing with my voice. But when we used to do like La Femme song, we could listen more with woman voice.
You've obviously heard that famous quote about Velvet Underground that they didn't sell too many records.
I know, but it's true that they influenced a lot of bands after.
What?
Yeah, so many bands after create because of Velvet Underground.
Okay, now I want to ask specifically about your about French music. Okay, well, French music that is kind of out there, mainstream. Do you think that music that comes from France has like a aesthetic element other than the language that is different from other regions of the world?
No, not necessarily. No, and I think it's like everywhere in the world. 80% of the music in France is bad, so...
Okay.
Yeah, there is like a lot of bad music in France, especially in mainstream music.
Okay.
It's called variété. But there is still some very good bands like Air, Daft Punk, Phoenix, Justice,
I was actually gonna also ask about that, like how, per your view, like... what do you think about these big bands that you just mentioned that have like enormous exposure?
I'm very proud of them, especially Air and Daft Punk, because for me they opened door, and I'm sure it's because of Daft Punk did big, Air did big, that band like La Femme could come after outside the city, the country. So I'm glad for them. Also, like they are very nice people. I was lucky enough to meet them. They are like great people, very like humble and nice.
Some of the Air guys are the same that Phoenix, am I right?
No.
Okay, then I don't know why.
They are just like friends and they look like each other. They are dressed almost the same,
Okay. I need to get that fact right.
Like a bit chic,
Yeah. But so you would think that those kind of bands that are like, headlining festivals all around the world, they're like a good example of modern French music.
Exactly.
Yeah. did you ever cross paths with them when you were starting and they were like maybe a bit more like they were already happening?
Yeah. First time I meet them, it was in 2015. So La Femme was going on since 5 years. Mm-hmm. So it's cool because La Femme was enough big for get their attention and be nice with me. But they are very, very nice people, you know, and they help a lot. If you need advice, you can call them. They are here for you. So it's good. They're a bit like ground brother for me.
I don't know if you're familiar with this, but I've kind of seen many Mexican artists, big name artists, that kind of go to France to work on their
records. Like Zoe,
like Leon.
Yeah, Leon, and,
exactly. This other guy, he's a really great musician, Jay de la Cueva.
Jay de la Cueva. It's cool because I was same lucky enough to meet both of them.
Really?
I really like Leon, and I really like Jay de la Cueva. Jay de la Cueva, it's very, very interesting because like his story, the fact that he have like different bands, the fact that also like he play with the cliche of rock, you know. Mm-hmm. I really like this energy, you know. Jay de la Cueva is super fun and super epic on stage, you know.
Yeah.
And Leon, Zoe, it's more like classy, more like Phoenix vibe and stuff, but it's good too. They have style and they're like super nice people. We were supposed to open for them last year in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with La Femme, they play a big stadium, but finally it didn't match with the date.
But why do you think that this kind of big name artists in Mexico go to France?
I think for a few reasons. First, like I'm sure like they love the food. Also, like there is a lot of beautiful place, you know, to see. Mm-hmm. So maybe for them, they're looking for something exotic. A bit like me when I go to Mexico, you know. Yeah. I'm looking for something exotic out of my reality, and I think it's the same for them. For them, like Europe is exotic. Yeah. And they found also like some roots. They go to Spain, you know. Like also we have some very good sound engineer and studio. And it's true that, as I say before, 85% of the music is bad, but the 10 or 15% who doing good music in France are really, really good. Mm-hmm. And most of them play outside the country. Mm-hmm. So maybe this also is like something we can like tell them like, okay, let's be inspired by the same thing. A bit like me when the first time I came to New York and I was like looking for the same inspiration as Lou Reed, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Walk the same streets.
Yeah. So yeah, and also like at the end of the day, it's really interesting because France and Mexico, we are very similar in so many aspects. Mm-hmm. France is a Latin country also. Mm-hmm. So we are very close. It's funny because sometimes I feel more close than Mexicans and English people, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's I think that's why also maybe they feel more good there, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was also trying to ask, like what similarities do you see between like the Mexican culture and the people in France?
But I don't know, but it's complicated. Like by example, like even just having a street taco, I know Americans will be like scared about having street taco, and us, we don't care. We are like, okay, it's good food, we sit, you know, and we enjoy. Yeah. We eat also tripas, you know, like we like this kind of like foot of pig, you know, brain. Mm-hmm. You know, we like extreme parts of animals, and I know in America they are like very like, oh, just a steak and a sausage, you know what I mean?
Or more processed.
Yeah, or even they are very processed and stuff. Us, even we have also like the art of the table, you know. I know in America sometimes they don't eat, they eat like differently. Mm-hmm. In France, we like to celebrate with a nice dinner. Mm-hmm. Everyone is sit on the table. We are reunited with the family, and we eat like for 3 or 4 hours at the table. We have a lot of food, you know. Yeah. We chef, you know, this kind of stuff, you know. Also, like we are, I don't know, and even like for the sense of humor sometimes, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What you just mentioned right now about the food, what you mentioned about the ceremony of eating.
Yeah, the family also, you know, being close with your family, taking care of the family.
It's like a complete contrast with the concept of, you know, like fast food. Like, hey, let's eat quickly and let's go.
Yeah, but it's also here there is a lot of fast food. Like when you go to tacos in the corner, you eat your tacos al pastor and dos minutos, right. And then you go. You know, so it's depend, you know, of that. But yeah.
Si tú también quieres sentir la inspiración que sintió Lou Reed caminando por las calles de Nueva York, te invito a que leas Nos vemos en el baño de Lizzie Goodman, que cuenta la historia de bandas de otra generación, como Interpol, The Strokes, Yeah Yeah Yeahs y demás. Encuéntralo en Tópica Shop. You're right. Yeah. Now, about Dark Star.
Yeah.
I want to ask, why is it named like that? Can you tell us?
Basically, I did this. I named my studio. Basically, I create a new music studio in Paris, and it's all black. All black, and there is like few stars in glass.
Uh-huh.
And I had to find a name for the studio, and I call it Dark Star. And then I was like, wow, this is a sick name. And I had the song, very mystical, that I didn't know how to name.
Mm-hmm.
And then the song was so mystical that I was like, okay, I'm going to call it Dark Star. So that's why you have a song called Dark Star in the album. And then after I had to name my album. And I was looking for the song of the album. And finally I was like, Dark Star is so good. It's like a good name. It's beautiful. It's also very good for international because I have some French song like Plus fort que toi. It's weird to say it, in other language. So for me, it's work. And also I think there is a subconscious definition. I chose this name because I feel maybe I'm a dark star. Like I want to be a star, a rock star, but still with like indie music, underground music. So it's more hard. So I more go in the shade, So
I like it. You mentioned then that you recorded this album in your studio in Paris.
In my studio, but also at Ferber Studio with Renaud Letang.
Okay. Yeah.
He's like the producer of like Face, Peaches, Manu Chao.
Yes. I was going to ask you about him later, but so it was recorded, this record, in France, not in New York?
Yeah, only in France.
Okay, France.
Made in France.
As it should. I mean, it sounds real good. I want to get into the record a bit right now.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's hard to judge a record by 3 songs.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. But
at the meantime, it's almost like it's good because you have the two kind of moods. You have like happy rock and roll song and cold wave song, a bit sad,
Yeah, it reminded me a bit of, and this is a really good thing about. It reminded me of, Sparks. The band Sparks.
Yeah.
I kind of thought about a record of them, Propaganda. Are you familiar with that one?
No, not really. I just discovered Sparks like last year, and there was one song I really like. I think it na 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 na. I don't remember which song is this one, but I was like, wow, Sparks is good. I should listen to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna take an eye on that.
Yeah, do. It reminded me a bit of that, and my idea of Sparks is also really like, I'm not like the super knowledge about them. I like the idea of them, and this one reminded me of that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, mid 80s pop.
Yeah.
But more like
Stranglers. Energetic. Yeah, it's like I had some influence like the Stranglers, Comatines, New Order a bit,
Yeah.
But with also like Stray Cats, Madness, this kind of stuff.
Just right now that you said like I'm gonna check them out. Check one song. The one that got me into them is one that I heard from a cover from Martin Gore from Depeche Mode.
Okay.
It's called Never Turn Your Back on Mother Earth.
Okay.
That song is 2 minutes and a half long.
From who? From Martin Gore?
Sparks or Martin Gore, whichever.
Okay. Never Turn Your Back, I will check. Thank you.
It's really good. And that kind of energy reminded me of your record.
Yes, thank you.
And I want to speak... I want to try to pronounce the names of your songs just for you to tell me if I'm right.
Yeah, of course.
Plus fort que toi.
Yeah, plus fort que toi.
Plus fort que toi.
Ouais,
what does it mean?
Stronger than you.
Stronger than
but
you.
But more like love is stronger than you, life is stronger than you, you know what I mean? Or like you are even stronger than yourself.
Okay, so it's like really uplifting kind of the message.
Yeah.
And I got the same from Nuage Gris.
Yeah, Nuage Gris, it's about like when everything is good in your life, but you don't know why you're still sad, you know?
I did research that one, and Nuage Gris is like a gray cloud.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So both the songs are really like, hey, life is beautiful, man. Or not beautiful, but they speak to the happy side of life.
Happy self-life. Like the first one, Plus fort que toi, it's more like about like, hey, I will protect you, I will love you, because love is stronger than me.
Okay.
And I can do no things and respect and protect you. You know, it's more that. And the other one, it's more like, the sun is out, everything is good, but I'm just sad and I'm anxious. It's more about anxiety.
Okay, which is a really prevalent feeling right now in the world, right?
Exactly. Sometimes anxiety is exactly that. Like you, basically everything is fine, but you don't know why you're sad, you know?
Yeah.
And nervous and stress.
Oh man, I have to hear it again with that.
Yeah, no problem.
And people are afraid.
Yeah.
Which is a real, the messages, also like sunny, but the music is like heavier,
very cold,
right?
It's talking about also like people who waste their life not telling their love to each other, or waste their life watching movie, forget themselves, forget their own dreams, you know, their project, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a cold reality.
Which is like also prevalent right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to ask, first I got to tell you from Mexico side, you know, when an artist here in Mexico, you know, makes a record and has songs in Spanish and in English, the Mexican audience kind of makes it like, why are you doing that? Like they're like not received really well.
Yeah.
How is
for Spanish artists, for Mexican artists, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, why are you trying to sing to the gringos? You know.
Yes, I see what you mean. Yeah.
How is it in France?
It's a bit the same, but more into like a very indie culture. But most of the time they don't give a shit. But yeah, there is this definitely also. They will ask you the question. Mm-hmm. Do you do that for commercial reason? Basically,
okay.
They're gonna ask you.
So kind of similar. Like
yeah.
The
kind of similar, but less judging, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here in Mexico is like...
Because you have more rivalry with the gringo. You are like both, you're fighting, so that's why also.
Yeah, and well, in France, I mean...
Yeah, in France, we're fighting a lot with English people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you know, that's like a cliche from somebody, like... it's a cliche that people in Mexico know, but is it true? Like... British people and French people don't like each other too much?
It's not true. Like if I go to England, I will be very well received, and same we will receive very well English people. You know, if we meet like an English people in the streets, we will always be kind and nice most of the time. But there is still like a lot of fights with like football, soccer, sports. Yeah. Before we used to have a lot of historic of war, and sometimes it's true. It's already happened to me. I'm going to England and they say, fucking French, go back to your country. You know?
Really?
Yeah, it can happen, you know, but it's cute, you know, it's fine.
Yeah. It's like here in Mexico, you know, people are like, oh, gringos, go home.
Yeah.
At the same time, they're like, oh, come and...
Yeah, exactly.
We're friendly, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. It's the same.
How was it to work with Renaud Letang?
It was really good experience. He have a lot of knowledge, so he produced incredible record, like the two first record of Manu Chao. And that's why I chose to work with him, because I was like, oh, it's really hard, I'm gonna go solo. And Manu Chao used to have like a big band in France called Mano Negra.
Yes.
And then he went solo and he worked with Renaud and he did good job. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna follow the same path as Manu Chao and work with Renaud. And it was good because Renaud have like a lot of experience. So sometimes when I was doubting or asking something, he will tell me like, okay, do that, you know. He will also like set up a good atmosphere for me to give the best of myself.
And I want to ask you about the decision of doing this solo record.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what's the difference between making this a solo record and not a La Femme record?
There is more risk doing solo, you know.
More risk?
Yeah, more risk. I will have like less public. I have to a bit start again, not really again, but you know, it's like way more work. But after in the creative process, it was the same than doing a record for La Femme.
And does the band La Femme, were they like musicians in your record? Or is it?
Yeah, I took the drummer for few take.
Okay.
But I did most of the drum with Renaud.
Okay.
But he went, the drummer of La Femme went, Noé Dalmas, he went to take a few drums. And I also this single called Ariane Godot. And she used to sing a lot in Paradigm. In El Yardin, Paradigm, like a lot of stuff. So she went sing on my record.
Okay. And Do you happen to have like any artist that for you it's like an inspiration that they had a band and they went solo, like
Manu Chao.
Manu Chao?
I'm not like a big fan of Manu Chao. You know, I really respect his music. I like his music, but I'm not like listening Manu Chao at home. Mm-hmm. But we have like it's exactly like the same kind of path. You know, we tour the world. We like to play the guitar in the street, and we're going solo. You know.
I was thinking also about Lou Reed. You know?
Yeah, Lou Reed, exactly. Same, you know, he had the Velvet Underground, who is like one of the most beautiful, and he did his solo career. After, it's really hard because most of the time, every people who had a great band who go solo, they do not good, you know.
Yeah.
It's I think it's at least 80%. So that's why like it's going to be really tough for me this next month, because I really need to like keep focus for not lost my career, you know.
And your solo shows, I know that you're going in a month, like in a long ass tour. Where are you going to? Let us know.
Everywhere in Europe and everywhere in North America and Canada. And I'm trying to set up right now a tour in Latin America.
Latin America.
Yeah.
It would be after that, right?
Yeah, I think it will be like December, something like this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do let us know, because...
Yeah, I was supposed to book a venue, maybe for indie rock, but it was not working with agenda. Mm-hmm. So I'm searching for another one.
And your show, like your live show solo, are you nervous about that? First time that you go literally without a band, how's your live show gonna be?
It's gonna be like me. You know this band called Sleaford Mods?
No, I don't.
Basically, it's gonna be me alone on stage with backing track.
Oh, cool.
A bit like John Mouse, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be very scary because I'm just gonna be like alone on stage.
But your backing tracks, are they gonna be literally what your record?
It's
gonna be
a different. Basically, I'm doing like remix with like new intro, new balance of the instrument. I'm doing like a whole new stuff with what I have.
That's nice, because you know, people are like, oh, I didn't come to hear the record, and you're not showing them the record.
It's true. I not, but also even if I did, I'm gonna perform so good that you just came for see a performance, not even listen the record, but see the artist fucking dance and sweat in front of you, you know.
Of course, yeah.
And this have no price, you know, to see your best artist sweating for you.
I thought about, do you like Talking Heads?
I like, but I'm not a big fan.
Okay.
I prefer the Stranglers.
Okay. I thought about David Byrne, like with just like a boombox making the and acoustic guitar, and it was like enough. You know what? You don't need the whole band. You just need the guy with energy.
Yeah, exactly. You need and if you have the whole band, it's good. But the most important is to have the guy with the energy. Because I saw, by example, last time I saw Tame Impala, and it was very boring. It's like the Kevin have no presence on stage.
Yeah.
He's just watching his shoes, and they just do like this. They are very floppy, you know. So at the end, I prefer to see like less and like lot of energy, you know.
And was it a full band show?
Yeah, very lot of gear, lot of instrument, lot of lights.
Yeah.
But no presence on stage at all.
And basically like the same track you hear in the record, right?
No, maybe it was a bit different, but it was just like you were bored, you know, at one point, you know. It's not like when you watch James Brown, you fucking watch something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you watch Michael Jackson, you watch some things, you know, even if you watch like Motorhead, DJ Allen, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even Marilyn Manson have something, but like, sometimes some bands, they are just like a bit boring on stage.
Now, we're almost done. You're almost out of here.
So but cool. I have pleasure, no worry.
No. It's great to have you here. I want to ask you, if I go to France, if I go to Paris, and I don't want to seem like a tourist, teach me, please, some French slang. What do I need to know, man?
You need to learn some verlan. Verlan, it's like when we, by example, instead of saying gracias, I say sias gra.
Sias gra.
You know, you reverse the syllable.
Oh, okay.
So if I say hola, you say hello. You know what I mean? Like pregunta, ta pregun. You know, like you reverse everything. So in French, you instead of saying like merci, you say cimer. Instead of saying like c'est fou, you say c'est ouf. Or c'est louche, c'est chelou.
And why is that?
Basically, back in the days, they created this language 100 years ago it was like all the thug and the bad people of Paris trying to have their own language. Like this, the cops didn't understand them. So they were reversing everything. And now it's still on. And a lot of local like speak like this, Verlan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't do that in Mexico? Never reverse the stuff or sometimes?
And Mexico has like, for one word, 1,000 variants. So maybe it's not the same, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I had heard that you made it like 4 or 5 times right now. That is like that kind of sound.
Yeah.
Somebody told me like it's
really
this is
really French. Yeah.
And why?
I don't know. See, you use it for when you don't know. You say, okay, I don't know. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, it's hot. In France, we love to complain. Yeah, we are like a big complaining people country. We love to complain all the time, and it's part of the culture, to complain. Even like when someone asks something to a French guy, we say no first, and if we see that he's nice and stuff, maybe we say yes after.
Okay.
But we love to say no and complain.
Okay, so that's where the cliche kind of comes at.
Yeah.
If you go to Paris, don't speak in English, they also say.
You can more and more. Everyone speak English, but it's true that in France they don't care. They will not do effort, and they're like, okay, just learn the language of the country,
Okay. Okay, I'll get ready.
But it's a bit the same in Mexico. Like sometimes you speak English. Most of the people they don't speak English. You have to speak Spanish, and try,
Yeah. At least seem that you're trying.
Yeah, but I think it's everywhere it's the same for us, like English people, they are used that we speak their language, but us, we have to make effort,
And one last thing, like what are the venues to know in Paris? Like what's the...
It depends what you're looking for. If you're punk, there is a bar called Holy Oster, who are very good. If you're more 60s, there is Mécanique Ondulatoire. If you're more like hipster trendy, you go to Chez Jeannette or Hotel Grand Amour. Okay. There is few spots for everything, But in France and especially in Paris, rock and roll scene is dying.
Really?
Yeah. But now I feel since like few months and few years, more and more rock and roll is going back. But rock and roll is pretty dead in Europe. They are all into rap? And electronic. Yeah.
Really?
Rap is like the number first.
Electronica would have thought, but not rap.
Rap is like big. Really? Big. They sell like 100 times more records than us, It's like huge.
Oh, man.
All the kids, they only listen rap. That's why I'm really glad when I go touring in Latin America, because rock and roll is still very big in Latin America,
Yeah.
But even in Europe, it's like just rap.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure your record's gonna do really good, man.
Yes, thank you.
Here and in Europe and America, well, United States. Man, it's really been a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you.
Please let us know when you come to play a gig. Sure. We'll be there.
Pleasure. Thank you very much, and thank you for the invitation.
Thank you so much, Marlon.
Salud.
Salud. Utsal. I don't know if I said it right. Utsal. Nos vemos a la siguiente, amigos. Muchas gracias.